Hello and welcome to my channel. Parental discretion is advised. I'd like to come in and have you like, share, and subscribe if you're feeling my vibes. As I mentioned before, this is going to go from 0 to 100, so parental discretion is advised. And the reason being is it's gonna touch on a touchy topic regarding gang stalking and just being slandered and everything for what you do. And in my case, some shit's been happening to me, strange instances that were explained. And a bitch can't tell me nothing else because I was able to touch it myself. And this is regarding the gang stalking that came with the spell work that was placed upon me. This shit's been going on for years, but I never believed in anything like that because we were taught another way. So I never believed in none of this shit until I started seeing shit. See, because I was like those people who didn't believe. I needed to see. So once I stayed prayed up though. So even though I needed to see, I still was protected. I was praying. And I wasn't making no foul moves that was going to interrupt that protection that was set up around me, right? So I fell back. Thank God for COVID. It's fucked up people caught it and died. But COVID happened for a reason because it revealed a whole bunch of shit within these last couple of years. And this is how it came up to me ranting previously a few months ago. Anyways, I'm going certain places and I'm seeing motherfuckers that usually, it's a public state. And that's perfectly fine. But certain times, 7 a.m., that ain't no perfect motherfucking time. 5, 6 p.m., that ain't no perfect motherfucking time. This ain't no coincidence. And then I tried to try to go into one of my accounts and I found out that the bitch been hacked. The password was changed. Then I'm going places and cars is pulling up and shit up on me. And so I started chiming more into the readings. Thank you guys. Thank you, fellow YouTubers. Thank the fuck out of all of y'all, even the copycats. Because guess what? I seen the title like, let me see what this motherfucker got to say. Right? And I ain't no witch or no shit. Because like I said, I ain't believe in none of that shit. But I do know about protection. So I'm going to return the sender. Anyways, just to clarify that these motherfuckers was on point, I took it upon myself to make me some. Because that shit was touching me left and right. Everything. I could relate. And I learned a lot. And this shit did not just come overnight. So that's how I know what the fuck was going on, right? This ain't come overnight, y'all. I started learning about karmic and attacks and how people could go reach through. Yo, that shit is real. It's happening to me. So if for motherfuckers wondering if the spells worked, yeah, it worked. On your bitch ass, my kids is getting affected by it. And as you can see, I'm a little affected by it. Just the thought process. Because I don't see how you could gang up a team of motherfuckers to try to come against somebody for any motherfucking thing that you can't work for yourself for. God gave us all the opportunity to get what we need. But the way you try to go about it, that shit ain't gonna flow. And back to the gang stalking. This shit could have came from, a picture I posted or something. You know what I'm saying? I would just add motherfuckers back in the days on Facebook. I grew up with you, I add you. Ain't no big thing. I ain't think nothing of the shit. But but later on, you start recognizing that everybody wasn't your motherfucking friend and you done added their ass. I'm not gonna delete you. I'm gonna let your ass be. Cause as long as you ain't fucking around with me that I know of, I wasn't even thinking nothing two shits of it. But like I said, it's just the strange shit started happening. Motherfuckers start you're losing jobs, you going places, I'll say I'm working a job. Next you know, I'm cool, I'm friendly as fuck, y'all. I'm too motherfucking friendly. Very, very helpful. Hand and foot type of woman. So, I'm doing this shit, I'm working, you know what I'm saying? And I got infinite ways that I move on how I get things done. Because I don't want life to be stressful for me. I've been through enough of that shit. So I started incorporating ways to make any task easy for me. Even death. I was cool. All shit was all good just a week ago. I'm just using that as a metaphor. Because after a while, that shit became a nuisance, I guess, to quote unquote the opponents. I didn't even know I was in competition. But me, since I've seen it all, I was able to brush that shit off and keep on working because, you got work to eat here. It costs for water. Excuse my nails. I'm going to paint them too. When it's time for me to get fly, I get fly. But hands down, that ain't got shit to do with this. These motherfuckers just started giving me the coke. 1 minute they laughing, we joking and shit. I ain't never did nothing to none of these people. Don't know none of they people, none of that shit. These motherfuckers just started trying to give me the cold shoulder. And like I said, this shit's been going on for years. So I'm that nigga, right? I'm that bitch. I'm that woman. I'm that human. I'm that god. I'm that goddess. I'm that emperor. I'm that empress. Whatever the fuck, anything of a higher rank I am. So when they did it, I just was like, okay, go and brush your shoulders off. Jay-Z came up in my motherfucking veins. And Kevin Gates said, you ain't got no time for that. My man said, what you eat don't make me shit. So I continued on with my work. I just knew to distance myself because I didn't want a physical altercation. Because I know that some bitches feeling froggy. They'll try to swing on you or something. And then when you get the dogging in their ass, you the bad guy because you just killed this motherfucker. You just got 25 because this bitch wanted to be a dick rider. In my case, I was able to fall back due to self-discipline that I learned throughout the years with mental health. A lot of people got mental health issues. Just going to this gang stalking. Right? You got to have a mental health issue to follow somebody you don't motherfucking know. Because of what you heard. Can't nobody push me into doing shit. I'm going to do my research first. That's why I'm still standing here. That's why I was able to distance myself from that bullshit. Because I was able to do my motherfucking research. I'm not going to let nobody tell me anything. I'm going to let a motherfucker show me. And when they show me, that sets the truth right there. That's the motherfucking tone. So I was being followed and shit, and I was wondering why motherfucker, niggas pull it up shit. Then I started learning about phone taps. You know what I'm saying? I done switched my number like 6 times. Maybe I'm exaggerating. But I did switch that bitch quite a few times. To where I didn't even know the motherfucking number. And was scared to give it out. Because I know about the phone hack. So when you step on the scene, a motherfucker right there, like, what the fuck is you watching me for? Why are you following me? Because indirectly, that shit's disrespectful. And then when you do come up, like, say, I'm the type of person I greet everyone. Even if I'm just passing by. Hello. Or how are you? And definitely don't get caught staring at me too hard. Hello, how are you? Because when you're putting a stare on somebody, obviously you know them or something about that person, right? Say something. Don't make a motherfucker feel uncomfortable about that shit. Because 9 times out of 10, if you on the other side of the fence, you with that tribe. Motherfucker sitting, I heard about garments and shit. Some of my garments came up missing, yo. I use a public laundromat. Some of my garments came up missing. This is with the spell work. Brand new pair of jeans. Brand new. I'm like, what the fuck happened to my shit? I'm real. hoarderish, kind of, when it comes to certain things. So I know what the fuck is gone and what's not, right? You can't just pull the wool over my eyes. I'm from the streets. That's, shit just like, I'm still walking on sunshine and shit, but shit just going chaotic on the left and the right of me. And I'm like, well, I don't want to touch that, so let me just fall back. God, what should I do? And we waited. And here I am. I've been in here putting work in my hands and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm raising kids, and I learned about karmics. And just so happened their dads are karmics. So I'm dealing with the karmic part of my kids right now. And that's why I said the spell work. Because the shit missed me. I'm not going to mistreat nobody because a bitch came against me. Because they ain't going to get the job done. What you gave me in your class, Professor? Intermediate communication? I know how to avoid a conflict, but this here need to be said because I know it's a lot of people that go through shit like this and they probably don't know how to handle it. In a sense, I want to just tell you one thing. You can turn it to a believer. Just get to praying on them bitches. If you ain't been the one to transgress, come across no motherfucking body, start praying and watch that motherfucking ball drop like the goddamn New Year's. I was chiming into different different situations regarding spell work because I wanted to know how to protect myself. You not about to keep on trying to fuck up my skin and shit, bitch. I got cookies because I've been working. I've been working in my house, y'all. I've been putting my shit together. It's pretty cool. It's nice to me where I can sit here and be comfortable with it. I don't know about the next motherfucker, but why would you work to pay for something that you can't enjoy? I don't care where it is, what it is. That's probably why I got blessed. Because God was giving me some shit that I don't think no man could understand. God gave me some shit to fix. Remember when I said I'm here to teach bitches? Some people probably would have thought like, oh, she's trying to muscle up. No. God really sent me here to teach bitches. So I ain't taking that out my vocabulary. Because it's how I move, it's what I do. It's the discipline. Jay, no copyrights to none of these artists I'm throwing out too. But yo, show discipline, nigga. You better have discipline with yourself. A lot of people don't. That's how they lose. And then they get the pocket watching on your shit. I don't care what the status is. Because I got, like I said, I'm being gangstalk. You got motherfucker Benz, all these badass 2022s. I can't even drive. Pulling up on this. The poorest bitch in the town. Gossiping. Slandering my name. Trying to fuck up my character. Because people do, in spite of the shit that's going on in the background that people don't want nobody to see. Everybody love me and respect me. They do what I do, bro. And that's good enough for me. Because what I do is all good. I showed motherfuckers how to set up boundaries, how to take better care of themselves in spite of their motherfucking living conditions. I show a motherfucker how to step up to the boss and basically get the job done. It's either you gonna make or break the situation. I'm able to do that. And I don't know, is a motherfucker trying to take that away? They jealous of it? Because I used to be a pushover, y'all. You could step all over me. I was a fucking doormat. Until I went and got me some balls. You ain't got to be a man to have no balls, but I will suggest that the motherfucker get some if you ain't got none. Because it's a cold world out here. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck if it's your kids. If it's your mama. If it's your daddy. Your sister. Your brother. Any motherfucking body. They don't believe in your dreams, that's fine. But that don't mean you stop them shits. I'm dealing with teenagers. I'm dealing with grown-ups. You know, I got teenage kids and I have adult child. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard this out of each one of their mouth. And I ain't even mad at them because that's just how they feel. You know, you can't be mad at how a motherfucker feel. Can't be mad at anything because it's a natural way of life. Mad need to be taken out the vocabulary, but people react on it because they want to use that as a strength. It's not. Don't gang stalk me. You ain't did your research. Spell work. This is what it did for me. Opened up a whole nother motherfucking can of whoop ass. Meaning in any form of fashion, I'm going to win. And if you don't believe or you didn't believe, maybe you should at least try. Only if you try, you can make it. If you. Yeah, that's that Cool in the Gang. No copyrights to that neither. But anyways, this is been a pretty little good rant. And I don't want to go too long because I got some more shit I want to talk about. And I got to make sure that this is going to let me load. So I'm coming back with more pieces to this. And we were talking about gang stalking and spell work and how they coincided together in my life. And how I hit my kids and all that shit, right? Yeah, because they attitudes and everything. We all chicks, so we gonna go through hormonal changes. But it's certain shit that is said and done to me that shouldn't even be in my motherfucking realm. But I know where it came from, so I can handle it. But it's like trying to help them get a grip on the shit. Learning about them 23s and how to balance them bitches is a whole nother ball game. And when it come down to it, in order for you to get it, you got to be able to respect it. You got to be able to respect yourself. Then you can respect the process and the work will get done. But not that spell work. That shit just backfired. Fuck yourself up with that shit. I ain't believing none of it. Until I seen it. You know what I'm saying? When I seen it, I was a believer. And what I did, once I seen it, just like how they taught us how to make food, how to take care of ourselves. Motherfuckers told you when you get up in the morning, you wash your motherfucking face, brush your teeth, wash your ass. That's the same thing, process with the spell work. Get some sage, do a prayer. How about some fucking crystals? And don't just grab anything. Because I was exposed by that shit too. And I had shared that information with somebody. And it was like, okay, it was personal because you don't want people just running up because you got to make sure that you're sure. I wanted to be sure of myself because I don't want people coming up to me asking me to do stuff and, you know, thinking I could do because that's not what I do. That's not how I move myself. So I got exposed and all right, let's see what we got coming out at this motherfucking table. Let me see which one I'm gonna get. I would use my own. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna use it because it's right there on the top. My spellcaster oracles. Hey, they're pretty. Information available. Caution. And it's what do I need to focus on right now as I'm speaking to this camera. Give me a card. And no, I ain't just picked these up. I started seeing the different options that were available besides the original, and I was just intrigued. And I knew how to do it naturally, so I thought that was an extra boost. What do I need to focus in regards to this situation here in my YouTube? What's this shit? I got two. I'm going to take them. Finding and travel. What I found was it's more than one way to skin a cat. And what's going to happen is when I put this shit out here, it's going to travel far. with her standing in here. Ooh. See? Look on the bottom. New beginning. Fuck them. Thank you. That shit crazy. Should be birthed or something. Psychic abilities, happiness. This shit ain't by chance, bitches. Oh man. I'll be back.